Choke, no joke, cheeky choke, no joke. Choke, no joke, cheeky choke, no joke. Choke, no joke, cheeky choke, no joke. You know what it is. What up, what up, what up, what up? Come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Choke, no joke. Y'all know what it is. All right. Now, tonight, what I need y'all to do to get this thing started, I need you to go on my Instagram and watch the last two posts. All right. I need y'all to go on my Instagram and check out the last two posts while I get this show started. Okay? You follow me? Go on my Instagram so you can understand where we at today. I'm not playing no more content on this page. I got the new page. Make sure y'all follow the new page where you can get all the mashups and stuff. But I'm not playing no more content on this page from other people. These hoes is mad out here. You know? So I need y'all to go on my Instagram real quick. Go on my Instagram real quick. Before I get this show started, I need y'all to watch the last two clips on my Instagram so you won't be lost in this show tonight. Check them out real quick. I need y'all to go to my Instagram and check out these last two clips. Check out these two clips on Instagram real quick so y'all can follow me. All right? Okay, y'all got to go to my Instagram because I'm going to get this show started. But I need y'all to go to the Instagram so y'all can see what's going on. Take your time. Don't worry about it. I'm waiting for y'all. Take your time, read, and look at the post. You know what I mean? Y'all got it? Keep going, go watch those two last clips. Go watch those two last clips on my Instagram before I get started so y'all can understand what's going on. All right? Joke, no joke, I am here. Boy, oh boy, I got some information tonight. Woo! And we getting into we getting more into the testimony at the grand jury. I got more testimony. I think maybe tonight we'll get into the ladies' testimony. Okay. You watched them both, Ayana. You read both pages. I gotta check them out so y'all could be in tune with what's going on tonight. Got to go on my Instagram, Joke No Joke Official. Follow me, I'll follow you back. The last two clips. Piece of man, you about one post, one comment from getting blocked. We don't do all that complaining in here, goddammit. Y'all check it out, and I'm going to get started. I need y'all to look at these last 2 clips on my Instagram so you can understand what's going on here tonight. There you go, Kareem Smith. They telling on themselves. They telling on themselves. So all y'all got to do, go on my Instagram real quick, just before I get started, and look at the last 2 clips. Take your time and read them. Understand what's going on. You ain't going to miss nothing. I ain't going to start without you. It's self-explanatory, piece of man. Y'all following me? Okay. Choke, no joke. Y'all already know. All right. Got to watch the 2 clips on my Instagram, the last 2 clips on my Instagram to follow us today. And some of y'all been knowing about the story for a while. So it'll make sense to you once you watch it. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna have a real good show tonight. I might have to pop me a bottle of wine for this one, boy. Yeah, y'all see it? You see it, Kenyatta? Okay. Y'all following me now. Y'all following me now. All right, let's go. Choke, no joke. We ready. We ready. We ready. You heard it. We here. Let's go.
This is for Tupac. 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 This is for Tupac.
Rest in peace, Tupac Shakur. Choke, no joke. Let's go. Pac, we still riding, baby. Your Royce, draw up the paperwork. You lucky Solange like me. Yeah. And I wanna make your wifey. I know a nigga wanna fight me. The elevator wanna fight me. I do you like you do dudes. Drag your ass up and down the Ave. You go only go and drop a bag. Cause you ain't half the man that I am. Still mad, you ugly, yeah, shows. Still here hustling that studio. Yo, that, your subliminal big flow. Look, this whole G a bad afro. I got brains, scarecrow. And you ain't shit without me, though. Jumped on Dorothy's yellow brick road. You wicked witch, you a dog, Toto. 10 man and lion, you heartless coward. Cross the bridge to success, douse you with fire. Solos behind you, to call you sire. The kingdom filled with come, garnery and fire. I'm the one, not Nas. Summer jam, you would've got hung young. Son said you was fun, and you devastated like the truth made a run. You see him on Twitter running back on any given Sunday. you know, on Twitter, the Twitter guy. Yeah, joke no joke. You know what it is. Either war, BX. We here now. Rest in peace, Pop. It's the ghost of Pop. Shout out to all the real ones on the West Coast.
No palm to the trees and the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva, and you know I'm far from believing her, so I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead on the bang, getting out, doing better things. On Sunset, where they hang, Hollywood, where they hustle for change. Times Square here, it's the same. No matter where you go, you'll find a lane. On the west, they kick it with Kane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer other deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. Gotta love life and offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the east, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the eye. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful, show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap, West Coast. Both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzis playing cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pac, y'all, let's connect. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES. So it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war, we here now. You know what it is. Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats. Choke, no choke. You already know. This go out the Grego. Now I'm out the game. Feel good not pitching in the hood. And I really don't think I could go back to selling crack and stashing them packs in my ass. I maintain weekly money the same. And nah, I don't go through them games. Niggas testing my brain with them triple beams filled with change. Pot crack, grams in the drain. Get hit with the fake exchange. Like baking soda flour. After being on Broadway for hours. Getting knocked, being back at start. Niggas testing if I got heart. Pushing me to pop some shots. Just stop the ball before the start. Old lady with the binocs. Give description to cops. Why they try to tear us apart with that good cop, bad cop. I ain't going for the game, he ain't tell you a thing. Your partner's with him, saying the same. You can tighten them cuffs till you see veins. Stop fucking yanking them down. They my mind fuck you if you ain't sane. And nigga never sniff cocaine. And I don't care what game or part of the area you claim. Brave Scarface, you must be insane. Nigga, Tony fucked the boss Dane. His right hand man, he's slain to get his back blown out the game. Do it on the low, let nobody know. No pillow talk to home. And if he step on your toes, don't bust a blame. Cause everybody will know. Or get out the game. They say that change is good. It's a lot of stress in the hood. And I know if you could, you would. Get out the game, but you stuck in that time. Where the nigga in public like shine. For a witness to drop a dime. For self-defense, do or die. Celebs doing time. Mike Vick on the child line. Even Kobe, Jason Williams, Gage, kick like Shinobi. Little Kim for perjury. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right? Let's go. When it's late night, make sure it's packed tight. And when you take those flights, never eye the Jake in sight. And shake them fuckers when they dead to right. Making a fifth go rumble. Because of stick up trouble. Blasting your gap for a cat, for in fact, for some crap that don't involve you. For some dudes that don't love you, all they wanna do is pawn you until you go down. And don't do shit for you when you lock down, or even when you touch down. But they tell you to go to the pound. The same block that gave you a pound. Years in the pen, now you live it again. What mind state are you in? When you back it for 10, and you was just waiting for a teen to come home to relive it again. Entrapment should be a sin. The way they reel us in, will roll us to a revolving door to bring us in. This shit is insane. The game is insane. The game will fuck with your brain. That's why I'm out the game. Yeah. Just get out the game, man. I know they told y'all there's only 2 ways out. Jail and death. Nah, just get out, nigga. Just get out, man. It's easy. Just walk away, nigga. If they care about you, they'll let you go. If you in the game and you want to go and get a better life and they won't let you walk away, what do that say? Get out the game, nigga. You wanna sleep easy, nigga? Look at these rap niggas, nigga. You wanna be the next rapper? Trapper, clapper, federal indictment rapper? Huh? I keep telling y'all niggas, man, get out the game, man. Joke no joke. Grego, you already know. The beast is chemical, baby. That's why I'm out the game. Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats.
Joke, choke, no joke. Cheeky choke, no joke. Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. We're in the building. We're in the building. Now, I need y'all to start this off watching the last 2 clips on my Instagram. So if you just tuned in, peace and love. Is Choke No Joke, legendary videographer, producer, director, actor, model, YouTuber, podcaster, whatever you want to call. Oh, my bad. Choke No Joke, as you can hear, I am live and direct. All right. Yes, I'm a model, an actor, an activist, a legendary videographer, producer, director, a writer, I wear many hats. I got more hats than the cat in the hat. You know what I mean? Yeah, so yes, I am an actor, piece of man. Catch me at the uh in the play Sanctified November 10th and 11th in Augusta, Georgia at the Croc Center. All right. Playing myself, my man Deacon Hall. All right. So all y'all in Augusta come out November 10th and 11th. Sanctified to play. Written, produced, and directed by Javon Johnson. Here's the link to the play if you want to come. Just put it in there. It's in the Eventbrite. If you want to check it out, check me out live on stage. Okay. That is the play right there. Some of y'all know Javon Johnson if you watch Tyler Perry's The Oval. All right. November 10th and 11th. Joke No Joke will be in the building. Get your tickets now. All right. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok at Choke No Joke. For all my people up on TikTok, hit me up on TikTok. I'll follow you back. It's just simple. Choke No Joke on TikTok. Starting to get a lot of love on TikTok too. See who in the building besides the pizza man. Here to deliver that bullshit early in the morning, in the evening. Let's see who in here. Reese is in here. What up, Reese? See, Reese, I let somebody else moderate because Reese is over there moderating. And you see Reese is still here, not feeling butthurt, still in the comments, you know. So shout out to Reese. That's called loyalty. Now motherfuckers get mad over a wrench. Like you here for me, you here to support, you here because you want the wrench. Like that's what you call consistency. That calls real love. So I appreciate you, Judah Royalty. All right, Techie Rod, Agent 9, Alicia, what up? Tasha Rain in here, my man, Kareem Smiggity, DC Heavenly Bodies, D-Dub in the building, Kenyatta in the building, Caleb in the building, what up? Lady Shorty in the building, Michelle Frizzy in here, January, no February, no March, just January, Ayana, Kim. There's a lot of heads out here this morning. I mean, this evening. I just took a nap, so I'm talking about this morning. Steady grinding, what up? Nita B, what up? My brother said friggity up here. It's rain on me. Jonathan up in here. God, y'all out tonight. Leonard up in here. Suliam up in here. Or whatever that is. Brother D. Yeah, one hater I had to block early. Little nigga. You know, Risley Lyricist, or Riz Lyricist, my bad, my dog in here. Puff better stay DL. Yeah, okay, that's it for now. It's a lot of y'all. I'll get back to you. I like Meth, I see you. Method Man. I hope you like Method Man. You better like Method Man, not methamphetamine. Chiquita, Chiquita. What up with you? Jay Sinatra, what up? All right, that's it for the shout outs for now. I'll get to some later. Now, this wine got me hot. Woo. All right. If you had a chance to go on my Instagram, can you just push the #1 to know that I know that you saw what I just posted on Instagram? I need to let Instagram know that I'm live too. So, hey, hit the link. We live. Come join us. There's a bunch of us up here waiting for y'all. Come on, let's go. I'm live on YouTube right now. Choke no joke. Okay, I see a few ones up here. Okay. All right. For those who typed in the #1, shout out to Justice for Pocket Big up here. One of those posts was his mashups. His or hers, I don't know. I don't know if Justice for Pocket. You might want to tell me if you're a guy or a girl, because you could be either or. I don't want to be saying he and you are she, or she is in and you are he, or you might identify as some, I don't know. What's the pronouns? Justice for Big and Pop. What's your pronouns? Nowadays you gotta ask, what's your pronouns? I don't know if you're male or female. You gotta let me know. Okay, his. This nigga said his. His, him, he, me. How about man, nigga? Man. How about man? God damn it. Boy. You gotta identify yourself these days. I don't want to offend somebody. I'll be saying he the whole episode. And then he said, ma'am. Call me ma'am. Like, I'm sorry, sir. I said ma'am. Nigga, the big ass Adam's apple. I said man. Call me ma'am. Y'all ever seen that that meme? Well, it ain't a meme, it's a video where this man's dressed up like I think he a woman, but he dressed up and he clearly looked like a man. He just got a pocketbook for the most part and his hair straightened, but you could tell he's like a man. Like, and the dude in the store is like, sorry, sir. He keep calling him sir. He's like, ma'am. I said, call me ma'am. He's like, I'm sorry, sir. Ma'am. He started kicking shit over. Bam, bam, bam. Like, dude, chill out. Clearly, you didn't put on a skirt today. So, y'all know when I come like this, I came prepared. So you might want to share this one with your favorite faves that love Choke No Joke. You don't want them to miss this one. This one gonna be a goodie. Right? So if you had a chance to go by my Instagram and see these two clips, one with Marv James is confessing that David Mack and Ralphio Perez and them was at Deathrow. These dudes is so goofy. They just keep getting up on this internet and talking. They Casa Soze. Y'all remember what Casa Soze mean, right? In Latin, right? Let me pull it up on the screen just in case you forgot. Let me show you what Casa Soze mean in Latin. Soze, to unnecessarily talk too much and cause confusion. Okay? Oh, let me put that so y'all can see it. Because that explains Reggie very much. You see? To talk unnecessarily too much and cause confusion. Literally drown in words, to drown in words. You see that? Okay. That would be Reggie. And now Mob James. So if you saw the video, Mob James admits that Deathrow had cops that was around Deathrow that was robbing banks. Who would he be talking about? Yo, who is Reggie talking about, y'all? Deathrow had cops that was robbing banks. That narrows down to a few cops. You know, I know it's a lot of dirty cops, but there ain't that many goddamn cops robbing banks, right? Who is Reggie talking about, y'all? I will happily put that on the screen for y'all, for those who that don't know. Okay. And David Mack is the one that's who? Allegedly involved in the Biggie murder, right? David Mack is also the guy that allegedly Reggie act like he doesn't know. But everybody from Deathrow, even Mob James, if you go watch this clip on my Instagram, it's one of the last two clips. Go watch that, right? Mob James said, we all know that everybody at Deathrow knew that Reggie was a cop. It was no secret. He said we even had other cops up there at Deathrow that used to rob banks. Now, isn't this the same cops that is involved allegedly in the Biggie murder? We all know David Mack and Rafael Perez was at the Peterson Museum that night. Now, did you see Reggie's reaction when Mob James said that? Nigga, you telling on us. You telling on me, not us. Because Mob James ain't got nothing to do with the Biggie killing. But he's telling on Reggie by saying that. Because Reggie is sitting there saying he don't know these guys. Suge don't know these guys. But we heard Suge personally say that Perez and Reggie is good friends. And Sharita, Reggie, and Perez are great friends. Right? Did you see Reggie's reaction when Mob J said we had cops up there that was hanging around and robbing banks? Reggie said, oh, no, we didn't, man. Don't start that. Man, we don't know them niggas, man. No, don't you do that. What you do? How you going to tell Mob James who he know? Wedgie, you looking guilty again, Wedgie. Wedgie, you caught. See, now I'm starting to believe that either the FBI knows this and they trying to protect Reggie, or the FBI has somebody on their payroll that just don't want to lock this dude up. Like, I don't know if he has immunity. I don't know if he got a proper agreement to tell what he knew. I don't know. But if the feds is watching, and I'm sure they are, I'm sure the DEA is watching because Reggie's been caught with drugs. I'm sure the ATF is watching. But you mean to tell me they are watching, right? They watching, and Marv James just admitted, and then this clip is old. It just on my Instagram today, but this clip is old. You mean to tell me Marv James can admit, and they know in their investigation that they trying to tie these cops to death row, and you got C-Style that goes on I can't think of the name of the documentary right now. The wine is hitting me. But damn, what is the name of that shit? Anyway, you got C-Style that said they worked up there. He was security. You got Joe Cool that said them cops was up there. You have Suge Knight say those cops was up there, right? You have Layla who say those cops was up there. You have Marv James who say them cops up there. Ready to shut up. Shut up, stupid. You telling on me. Don't say that. Don't start that. What are you doing, Marv James? Why did Reggie have that reaction, y'all? Why is he mad at Marv James saying that there was cops up there that was robbing banks? You could tell. And you see son laughing. I'm sorry, Reggie. I forgot. Damn, you paid me already to come up here, but I forgot I ain't supposed to say nothing against you. I'm sorry, y'all. I was just joking. I was just joking. He wasn't joking. He wasn't joking. Tradie, thank you. That's another one. That's 7 people that said they was there, right? Now, explain to me why everybody up there know these cops was up there but Reggie. Oh, yeah, Jimmy Iovine, that's 8 people. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Thank you. Jimmy Iovine. Yeah, Jimmy Iovine, Tradie, C-Style, Joe Cool, Layla, Suge Knight, Marv James. I mean, that's 7 witnesses. How many more do you need? How many witnesses you got in Keefe D case? 0. But Reggie was able to call his father that night and say, hey, Dad, Southside just shot Tupac and Suge Knight, Dad. Hey, Dad, the war's coming to Compton. So now I'm going to get to the other clip that's on my joint, on my Instagram, which is Greg Caden saying that how he leaked Keefe D's confession because he was retired and he felt like, yo, man, the world ain't supposed to know this. The world need to know this. What you did, you got away with it. Nigga, that wasn't your place. That's why it was called a proffer agreement. No matter what he told you, it was supposed to remain confidential. But Greg Caden, go watch the clip on my Instagram. Don't worry, I ain't going to leave you. Just go watch the clip on my Instagram and come right back. Right? Greg Caden sat there, got this man confession, and figured because he was retired And he wanted to put out a book that he went to Keefe D and like, yo, man, you know, I know you had this profit agreement, man, but I'm telling this story, man. I'm putting out a book. So, you know, fuck you, nigga. I don't care. You know, the world gonna know what you did. I don't care if you had an agreement. I'm gonna tell the world what you did. And I'm gonna put the audio out there. How? Why? Because you want to write a book? So I told you something under a federal profit agreement, and you decide, fuck me. The world need to know this, and you going to tell, and you going to make money off of it, and you going to benefit off of it. Very interesting. Trust me, we all want justice for Big and Pop, right? But at what cost? It's the same shit with Mark Furman allegedly planting a glove on OJ just so they could secure the conviction. Greg Kane ain't no different from Mark Furman. We just ain't heard him say nigga yet. How could he do that? So, if you go watch the clip on my Instagram, you'll see Greg Kane ain't got no remorse for Keefe D. None. He like, yo, I don't care. I'm doing it. And is what he did is illegal, which is going to help Keefe D in this case, especially with that clip with him talking about it in the interview. He knew it was illegal. He went to Keefe D's house and told him what he was going to do. He didn't go to his superiors. He didn't go to the agency, the FBI, or whoever he was working for, and say, hey, I'm writing a book and I'm going to release documents and evidence on a guy that had a profit agreement. They would have been like, yeah, and we going to lock your ass up. So Greg Caden is at risk of getting locked up himself. Watch when it comes to the point where this case hit and it gets like if it go to trial, yeah, they engage and Keefe D get a good defense attorney. Not only are they gonna throw that shit out, they probably gonna try to lock Greg Caden ass up for releasing classified information. He wasn't supposed to do that. He put that man life at risk. But before I get to these transcripts, because I'm definitely going back to the transcripts, I was sitting back and I was thinking, right? That's where these notes come in at. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I think right now, with that grand jury testimony, along with all the YouTube commentary that Reggie Wright has been doing, that the FBI can arrest him on a conspiracy to kill Tupac, Suge Knight, and Biggie. I believe that they have enough evidence to indict Reggie on these murders. Now, you may say, what would be his motive? Money. right? Here's my other evidence of conspiracy, right? Reggie Wright disarmed all the security guards on the night of the shooting. And this was a break from the normal protocol when guarding artists in Las Vegas and artists, period, right? So Michael Moore refused the order and insisted on carrying his weapon. He was removed from guarding Tupac Shakur and was ordered to Club 662, where he was close to stay, where he was to stay close to Reggie Wright. Now, if you look at the grand jury testimony, Reggie don't mention Michael Moore in none of his testimony. That's another red flag for the FBI, right? Because Michael Moore was with him. Reggie said he was with the lawyer. He was with Michael Moore. Because remember, Michael Moore heard the got him over the walkie-talkie and don't talk over the radio. And Reggie at another time said they was together, right? Number 3, Michael Moore spoke of standing next to Reggie Wright in front of Club 662 at the time of the shooting and hearing got him over the radio. A radio is significant because it implies that there were spotters as well as shooters. This also makes this just like the Biggie murder, right? Now the got him probably refers to both Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight. With 13 shots being fired, the shooters probably really thought they got him. The shooting was an immediate failure. Tupac wasn't killed, and Suge was the only one hit by Suge was hit by a bullet fragment. Next, the bodyguard, Frank Alexander, was told to lie about the Orlando Anderson incident by Reggie Wright Jr. He told investigators that Orlando had grabbed Tupac's chain earlier in the evening, breaking the chain. That incident morphed into the Orlando Anderson chain grabbing narrative at the Lakewood Mall. Frank Alexander came clean with Las Vegas investigators, and he was told by the Los Angeles DA's office and Deathrow Records associates that his life was now in danger. Those conversations were secretly recorded by Frank Alexander, and we heard them, right? According to the Biggie Smalls civil trial, Reggie Wright is a suspect in the murder of Christopher Wallace, a.k.a. Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. Next, Reggie Wright Jr. shows up at every one of the interviews of Deathrow Records insiders by Las Vegas PD. Next, Reggie Wright Jr. reveals that off-duty LAPD officers work for Right Way Security on Deathrow Records assignments. And that's in Reggie Wright's deposition. And Marv James just testified to that. Well, not testified, just gave a statement to that. Layla gave a statement to that. C-Style gave a statement to that. Joe Cool, Trey D, Marv James, so on and so forth. All gave statements to that, right? Let me stop right there as far as Reggie go. And then remember, post the shooting and Suge going to jail, who takes over Deathrow Records? Reggie Wright, David Kenner, right? Now, Reggie Wright was second in command at Deathrow Records and ended up running the record label after Suge was incarcerated by maneuvering himself into that position. The chaos at Deathrow Records that began October 22nd when Suge is arrested and put in jail ends when Reggie Wright is in charge, right? Now, here's another interesting thing. The FBI, the ATF, and the LAPD were all investigating Deathrow Records at the time of the Tupac murder and the attempt on Suge Knight. Those investigations would have probably stopped if Suge was killed, leaving Sharitha and Reggie to run the record label without interference. Now, let me explain something to y'all, right? I realize that there was a divide in Death Row. Even though they made it look like an East Coast, West Coast shit, it was more of a blood versus Crip thing in Death Row. Let me explain. Let me make sure. Let me go by my notes so I don't leave nothing out. Now, here's my conspiracy. This is all alleged. This is all in my head. This is all alleged. This is all in my head, okay? I believe in my head, my conspiracy theory, that the feds have a case on Reggie Wright to conspire to incite a gang war in Compton, California, which caused the death and assaults of many people, right? Now, I say, like I said, it's all alleged, it's all in my head, right? I believe that where Death Row was taking off and Suge had all those bloods up there, working up there, gang members up there working for him, doing security. And Reggie father came to him, allegedly, right? And he tried to hire Reggie father. His father said that he couldn't do it because he was investigating the guys that he hired and he was trying to lock them up. So in my head, allegedly, even though Reggie father declined the job, I believe that Reggie was put there in position to do the job, to not only make money, but to be sort of a COINTELPRO type of plant for his father to give him evidence on stuff that was going on within Deathrow, being that his father was investigating these guys, right? Now, allegedly, once again in my head, I want to believe that allegedly Reggie and somebody, allegedly maybe Kenna, I don't know, right, conspired to kill Pac and Suge because they was on the other side of death row. Now, let me explain what I say to y'all. There's two sides of death row, right? Now, if you've been following this deep and long as dudes like me and Justice for Pac and Big, who else? It's a lot of people that have been following this for a long time, right? Deathrow was one at one point. It was one at one point. It was all family. It was all love, all at one point, right? Then Deathrow. Let me see if I could put a Word document up here where I can do like a diagram to give y'all. Let me see if I can do that. It will allow me to do that. Get deep on y'all. To make it a lot easier for y'all to understand. It's going to be scary too when you see this with your eyes. I just thought about another element to this. All right, now check this out. Let me show y'all. Hope I ain't do all that typing for nothing. Nope, I didn't. All right, so let's go. Right? Now, what you were looking at here, right, is my conspiracy, right? Now, remember, after the MTV Awards, Tupac says he's a dead man walking because Snoop went on the radio and said that he had no beef with Pac. I mean, with no beef with Biggie and Bad Boy and Puffy, right? That caused for Pac to leave Deathrow. Pac goes to Suge Knight and tells him, yo, you can have all the rights to Machiavelli. You know, my commitment is filled. Boom, 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 boom. I'm out, right? He tells him that he a dead man walking. Michael Moore breaks up the fight between Suge and Pac that day, right? After that, Pac leaves, they go back. Remember, Snoop is on the plane talking about he grabbed the knife and the fork and had it under the blanket because he thought that you know, it was something was going to happen to him or whatever. Then he said he got off the jet, and when they was leaving, he asked Pac, where's he going to the Tyson fight? And Pac just shooed the nigga like, yo, don't say shit to me, nigga. Fuck out of here, right? And went about his way. From that day on, Deathrow Records was split in two, in my opinion, right? Now it became a Bloods and Crip thing. If you look at the list, that thing, right? It becomes more of a Blood versus Crip thing for the most part after the MTV Awards, right? Now, let's keep in mind, Sharita Knight, right, is dating Kevin Gaines, right? Suge catches Sharita. Right? Now, at this point, the heads of Deathrow by marriage is Sharita and Suge, right? Now, Sharita's dating Kevin Gaines, the dirty cop, right? Who allegedly removed evidence out the evidence room in Snoop Dogg's case to help exonerate Snoop Dogg in his trial. If y'all know anything about that, right? Second, Suge catches Sharita with Kevin Gaines in Las Vegas, jumps in the car with her, takes her. You could go listen to her interviews where she talk about that. Now, allegedly, from old folk tales, Suge took them both out to the desert and stripped their ass naked and left them there. I don't know if that's true or not, right? Third, Kevin Gaines is allegedly Kevin Gaines is allegedly in the video at the MGM Grand, standing on the left side of the pole, watching with the tracksuit on. Allegedly, that's him, right? All right. Now, The most strangest thing about the MGM grand fight is Reggie's nowhere around. At the fight, to be security just to take them there. At the Orlando incident, in the convoy, even after the fight, the head of security did not show up to be present to make sure everybody was secure, which is strange, right? At the shooting, Reggie is not there. This nigga just got the best luck in the world, right? Now, allegedly, Reggie walks Orlando Anderson out of the MGM Grand in that video, if that's him. Hopefully in this trial, they'll pull those original tapes and show us if that's Reggie walking him out the MGM Grand. And allegedly, his father was standing there watching on as well, right? Now, in Reggie's testimony, Reggie stated that he called his father the night of the incident and told him that Southside had shot Tupac and Suge, right? The same night. Now, how do Reggie know the same night that it was Southside that did it? We don't know. But we do know that he knew, and he called his father, and his father called the detective Ladd, L-A-D-D, and told him, yo, the war's coming to Compton. This is where I feel like right there, that's where the FBI got a conspiracy to lock Reggie up for inciting a riot or inciting a war in Compton. Because without evidence, without conviction, he called his father the same night of the shooting and told him that it was a war coming to Compton. His father called other police officers and they spreaded the word throughout Compton that Southside was responsible for the shooting of Tupac, the killing of Tupac, and the shooting of Suge. Right? No investigation, no one convicted, no eyewitnesses, not Suge, not Pac, not the Outlaws, not Frank, not Buntree, not nobody, not the girls, not nobody identified the shooters at that day. But Reggie was able to call home and tell his father exactly who did it. And that same person is locked up as of damn near almost 2 weeks ago today, after 27 years. With no evidence. With no evidence. So what I believe is this. After the MTV Awards, when they got back, and Pac said he wasn't messing with Deathrow no more. Prior to that, there was already a split because Suge had already caught Sharita with Kevin Gaines. Pac had came home and took over the label. So Snoop and the Dog Pound and everybody else got pushed to the side for Pac. So the animosity was there for Deathrow Records, for the Crip side. Now, Pac allegedly became MOB, which would have put him on the Blood side, right? Now, everybody over here everybody over here on Suge's side would be the blood side. Everybody on Sharitha's side would be the Crip side, right? Now, I don't know what area Sharitha grew up in, but it's a fact because I heard Dad say it, that at this time, after the MTV Awards, even before that, that the Dog Pound wasn't rocking with Deathrow. You can look up that interview yourself. Dad says they wasn't rocking with Deathrow at that time because I'm assuming Suge was focusing too much on Pac and wasn't doing nothing with Snoop, right? So now we got Sharitha and Suge going at war because of their marriage, and she dating this cop. You got Snoop and Pac having beef because of the Angie Martinez interview. The Dog Pound and everybody else over there, they gonna run with Snoop. And then they on the blue side, Suge over there with Pac, and he got everybody over there on the red side, right? So now, after the MTV Awards, what you get is Tupac firing Reggie and David Kenner. Oh, David Kenner going on that side too. I'll put DK. Right? So Tupac fires Reggie and David Kenner. At that same time, Suge finds out that he's been robbed of 30 to 40 million, and David Kenner was getting 100,000 a month. And he said David Kenner was kicking back money to Jimmy Iovine, right? And Suge found this out and put a stop to that. All pre going to Vegas. Now, not only did Pac fire David Kenner and Reggie Wright Jr., Pac was going up to the Pan Am to keep trying to get all his the rest of the music that he recorded, because they had the rights to All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli, but all those other 100 to 200 songs that he had completed, some not completed, those were still his. So he kept trying to go up there trying to take his music, which was causing more of a beef. And who's up there running shit? Second in command? Reggie. The nigga who just got fired. Now there's video of Reggie out there saying F Tupac, woo, 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 F that nigga, woo, 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 about him firing him. So he definitely has some type of animosity towards Tupac. We definitely know he had animosity towards Big because he expressed that very much, right? Now, going to Vegas, what I know What I know for a fact is Suge ain't know nothing about niggas taking the guns off them. Let me repeat that. I know for a fact that Suge knows nothing about this. He was supposed to be getting a license for a goddamn for the 662 as for a reason for niggas not to have guns on them. He wasn't aware of the no gun policy shit. Had no clue. Now, going out there, Reggie already knows, according to him and his lawyer, that they can't have no guns. So they telling them, these guys, that, right? Everybody except for Michael Moore complies, and Reggie takes him off of Tupac and put him over at the club. So it's strange for the head security and Tupac's personal main guy not to be on Tupac. Even before the fight, Tupac is a loose cannon, wild motherfucker. You got to protect this nigga. And he got beef with Bad Boy allegedly, right? Or New York allegedly, with this whole East Coast, West Coast thing. So why would you leave him naked? That's part of the conspiracy, right? Why would you leave this artist that needs security more than any other security in the world naked? No guns. The CEO of the label has no idea about this no gun policy, right? And that's a fact. Don't let them niggas tell you different. I know this for a fact, right? And everything Suge say ain't no goddamn lie. Stop letting these niggas spin y'all. Now, why is Reggie conveniently absent from the fight, going to the fight? He gonna say because he was watching the club. What is there to watch if everybody's over here? Y'all not stupid, right? What is there to watch at the club or do at the club once everything is set up? And the talent that needs the bodies and the protection, you the only one that can carry a gun, right? Or could you carry a gun? Or you couldn't carry a gun neither, right? But think, y'all. Think. Why isn't he with the talent? Why even after the fight, he's not with the talent? But allegedly, we see him walking Orlando's off of the camera, but he's not around to protect Pac and Suge. Next, why didn't Frank have no gun or no walkie-talkie? Now, even though Frank is dead, his words still live. Reggie went and testified in that grand jury now that Frank had a walkie-talkie and it was dead. Why is he lying? When Frank was alive, he didn't have no walkie-talkie and it was dead. Now, when Frank is dead, in his grand jury testimony, he said Frank had a walkie-talkie, but it was dead. Just another lie that he's caught in, just like the one on my Instagram right now with Marv James, saying he didn't know these these cops. Another thing, why was allegedly Frank getting death threats from Reggie? Because he wanted him to say what he wanted him to say in front of the police. After he went with everybody else and got them to say what he wanted them to say, Frank wasn't going to say what he wanted him to say, and he got threats. These are facts. These are their phone calls. His phone calls with Michael Moore co-signing that. A very, very interesting point. What head of security doesn't make sure everything is charged up and ready to go? Keefe D's defense. They go one of your questions right there for Reggie in that grand jury testimony. Why was security with dead walkie-talkie? That's not normal. That is not normal. Another thing for the FBI, right? Frank may be dead, but his words isn't. He's on video saying that Reggie told him to say that, or Deathrow told him to say that the chain incident happened the day before it took place. He was told to say that lie about the chain incident happening the day before the incident happened with the chain. Now, how could somebody tell Frank what's going to happen the next day? And when it happens, to say that he knew about it. Y'all following? Okay. Why wasn't Michael Moore mentioned in Reggie's testimony at all? So they wouldn't look up his interviews? Now, the most interesting thing with the next cell phones is, why didn't the FBI, which they probably still could do to this day, is check Reggie's phone records from that night? Because I'm sure he didn't only use the chirp. I'm sure he was calling people. Why don't they see who them phones is connected to? Those phone numbers that he was chirping to. Who are the people that the chirp was connected to? They go our killers right there. Right? Think about that. If they check Reggie's phone records on that night, they will find the killer. Now, here's where I go back to this theory. Now, remember, Suge said If you solve the Biggie murder, you'll solve the Tupac murder. Right? Now, Suge also said that Reggie Wright and Perez was good friends. Reggie, Sharitha, and Perez was great friends, and they was all conspiring to kill him to take over his company. Those are Suge words, right? So let's look at the diagram. If Suge and Sharitha don't have a harmonious marriage and they split, right? If Suge dies, who benefits from this? Sharitha, because she's still married to him. She inherited everything. The company, she already got Snoop Dogg. She got the Dog Pound. She got Rage, Nate Dogg. She got all the artists over there under Nightlife Management, right? On Suge's half, he got Tupac. And two, his focus is on Tupac. He got Tupac out of jail, this, that, and the third. He's focused on Tupac. He ain't thinking about Snoop. Snoop, Pac allegedly got beef with Lil Half Dead. We seen the album cover. That's Snoop cousin. Right? So it is what I believe. I believe that allegedly Reggie and maybe Reggie, allegedly Reggie, David Kenner, Sharitha conspired to kill Pac and Suge. Allegedly, probably Snoop probably could have been involved too. Scared for his life. Now he got beef with Pac. And Pac is over there now. He MOB. So Sharitha, ironic, y'all notice Snoop didn't go to the Vegas fight either. Allegedly, it was so that Sharitha warned Snoop not to go. Right? It's alleged that Sharitha told Snoop not to go to the Tyson fight. Why would she tell him to do that? Allegedly, if that's true, maybe she had intel that something was going to happen. So you got Deathrow split up into Bloods and Crips. I'm willing to believe that allegedly Reggie, the fact that he keep lying about knowing these cops and saying that they Sharitha friends and Sharitha's boyfriend friends and things like that, I'm willing to bet that allegedly Reggie, maybe David Kenner, Sharitha, maybe Snoop conspired to kill Pac and Suge in Vegas, and they hired Southside to do it. Why Southside? Because everything on that side is blue. Except for David Mack and Rafael Perez, which got beef with Suge for whatever reason, allegedly, because Suge is saying Perez was trying to kill him, right? Along with allegedly Reggie and Sharitha, so they could take over his company. So those two will only be the only ones on that side that will be on the red side. But I'm willing to believe that allegedly Reggie, like I said, maybe David Kenner, I don't know, maybe Snoop Dogg, but Sharitha and hired Keefy D and Southside to do this whole plan to kill Pac and Suge. This is why it would make sense for Reggie to know who did it the night of if he wasn't there. Can anybody else see that as a possibility? Because how else would Reggie know who did it to call his father? Now, the other part of the conspiracy is that this was all done just like like they used the killing Big situation as a retaliation and Tupac as an alibi, as they would be using killing Pac and Suge to take over the company, but using the chain and the Southside thing as an alibi to protect them. So they make it look like the chain incident. So that'll look like the motive to why Tupac and Suge got killed. Got shot. Pac got killed and Suge got shot. Now, from what I'm hearing, Reggie and Keefy D been cool. Way before we knew about YouTube and all that, Reggie and Keefy D been cool, allegedly. So it's not far-fetched, allegedly, for Reggie to be setting up this hit with Keefy D because he know they would do it, allegedly, right? If they bout it like everybody say they are, right? Which would explain why Orlando Anderson is just standing there. Which would explain why it could be, allegedly, that Trayvon was part of the plan with Reggie. Because he's the only person that never said nothing. Which means he's smarter than the average gangster. He know better than to talk. Now, the same way like they was trying to throw people off with Biggie murder by saying that, because remember, Reggie is the one that told them Biggie got killed because Southside didn't get paid for the hit on Puffy. I now believe that Puff, even though he may have said something like that, I think allegedly Reggie and them knowing, they using that as an alibi to cover their ass again, to make it look like Puff had motive to kill Pac. And Keefy D did it. Keefy D did it for Puff, opposed for allegedly doing it for Reggie and them. I'm telling you, I'm willing to bet that if Keefy D is able to cut a deal and tell the truth, he's going to tell allegedly that Reggie hired them to do that whole incident to kill Suge and them. Allegedly. Yeah. So I think with the Vegas incident, I think they got a case on Reggie where they can indict him on conspiring to incite a gang war by calling his father that day without a conviction, without proof, and tell his father, the head of the gang unit, that Southside committed a crime that would start a war, and spread that word through Compton, which made people get hurt and killed, a lot of shootings and stuff. Now, another reason why I believe that is because, which I didn't get a chance to put on my Instagram yet, is Reggie said that he took penitentiary chances for Suge Knight. Reggie said he took penitentiary chances for Suge Knight. Now, I don't, if you're a square and you're not no street nigga and none of that dumbness, you may not understand what that means. But when somebody say they took penitentiary chances, that means they did something that could have got their ass a lot of time. Not county chances, not bullpen chances, penitentiary chances. That means you've been sentenced and going up north for a long time to do a stretch, right? Those are penitentiary chances. Reggie says that he took penitentiary chances for Suge Knight. Any street nigga that knows from the street, that knows that terminology, knows exactly that that man done did something really serious to go to the penitentiary. Right now, look at this list, right? Once Tupac is killed, right? Everybody I pulled him bold is dead. Once Tupac is killed, and the war starts between the Paru and the Southside Crips. Look what happens. Most of the people and Suge goes to jail. Suge Knight goes to jail. Tupac dies. Buntry gets killed while with allegedly Reggie's father. Neckbone gets killed. Frank Alexander allegedly commits suicide. Michael Moore passes away. Fatal and Gaddafi are killed. Right? And look at Mob James. We might as well take him off the list and put him over here. Because now Mob James is over there with Reggie and Sharita in them. Now, once again, when the walls start closing in on Reggie, he starts attacking. He tried to start discrediting people, this, that, and the third. Now, in this case, now he's mad at Suge Knight because Suge Knight said free Keefy D. He's mad at because Suge Knight said Orlando Anderson was a good kid. He's going on a rant page right now. Oh, he wasn't a good kid. You don't know him. You didn't know him. The first time you ever met him was when he when he sat across from you and testified for you. Nigga, we paid that nigga $60,000 to do that. This nigga, him and Mob James is just snitching, bro. They just snitching. Snitching. Like, Mob James dropped his flag and dropped all his street credibility running around with Reggie with this shit. Somebody said Fatal died in an accident. All right. Well, he's still not here to tell his story. Right? Mob James is siding with Reggie, even though we know he's lying about a bunch of stuff, right? Even Mob James. Yeah. Orlando was paid $60,000 to do that. Wow. Really? Really? Then Reggie goes on to talk about alleged murders that Orlando and Dre did where there was no conviction, where they was found innocent. But now he's sitting there throwing all that shit out like he knows them all so well. So why it can't be that you hired them to kill them if you know them that they these type of dudes? If Suge didn't know him and said he was a good kid, how the fuck you know? If you saying Suge don't know him, first time Suge seen him or met him outside of the MGM is when he came to court. So how would Suge know about all these bodies and all this stuff allegedly that you said he had? He didn't know him. And you're right, he didn't know him if he didn't know him. You the one up here talking about he was the killer and you knew he did. So could you have hired them to do that? Because you know his whole fucking pedigree. Suge did. You admitted Suge did. And then I'm confused. Even though Suge ain't no street nigga, y'all mad at him because he won't snitch on Keefy D? Y'all here call everybody a snitch, a rat, and this, that, and other. And Suge is standing tall by keeping it street and not giving no witness, not being a witness to anything, and y'all mad at him for following the code of the streets? I'm confused. You sit out here and call everybody else a snitch. Call me a snitch, right? But Suge don't say nothing, and y'all mad at him for not cooperating. And now y'all sitting there telling. Y'all telling on him. Whether it's facts, truth, lies, y'all still trying to tell on him. Oh, man, you paid Orlando $60,000. And then Reggie says, I'm the one that gave it to him. Keep telling on yourself, Reggie. Keep telling, let your emotions keep telling yourself. You're going to be in jail next, brother. Based on your own confession, because you took penitentiary chances for sure. Remember? What was those chances? Allegedly killing Biggie? Then they told Orlando tried to kill cops before. He wasn't no good kid. He tried to kill cops before. Oh, nigga tried to shoot at y'all pigs. That's a pig anger right there. That's a donut eating nigga anger right there. Yeah, that'll make a donut eating nigga mad right there. You Orlando tried to kill cops before. You talking about he was a good kid. You mad because that nigga tried to cook bacon before. Got it. But Reggie, you know, you testify in the grand jury, you don't supposed to be talking about this shit, right? Nigga, you better get ready for that misdemeanor, nigga. Because you gonna go to jail. You are not supposed to be talking about this, stupid. You ain't supposed to be talking about this, stupid. You talked about this in the grand jury, bro. Now let's see if the fucking police is going to do some favoritism for you and not arrest your ass for breaking that grand jury statement. That's how we going to know if your ass is working or not. Because you just broke the rules on the grand jury statement. They told you not to discuss this fucking case. Not to discuss anything that you talked about in that grand jury. And you on this motherfucker talking about Suge and Orlando Anderson. I hope they come get your ass and lock your ass up, nigga. So keep talking. You know you violated the grand jury, right? Let's see if they fair in Vegas. Because they told you not to talk about it, and you talking about it. Look at this nut hugger over here. Why are your nut hugging ass over here? Why are you watching? Dragging it out? This shit ain't even started. Ain't even go to trial yet. What do you mean dragging it out? Why are you watching? Get the fuck off my page. Let me help you get off. Let me help you. Bye. Niggas come up here trying to protect Reggie and his dumb ass shit. Nah, nigga, I'm going to drag this shit. Yeah, I'm going to drag it out. I'm going to drag his ass out. You right. I'm going to drag it out. Nut hugger. Go over there and hug nuts. The choke or drag this out. And over here watching. Nigga, get the fuck off my page. So, which call it? Reggie calls Mob James. And Mob James, man, I'll tell you, he dropped his street malls when he dropped his flag, supporting this crooked cop. That nigga told Suge, invited Suge to his Johnson. Told him to suck his Johnson. And then gonna say, I'm not mad at you though. I still don't believe that Mob James don't see the play. I just still can't believe this dude don't see the play. Reggie plays that nigga Mob James like out there motherfucking Alicia Keys play the piano, nigga. Better yet, Stevie Wonder. Like Reggie's blind and playing the piano the way he fucking played this nigga Mob James. This nigga Mob James don't see shit. Mob James don't see shit, bro. Yo, this shit is hilarious to me. Like I said, my conspiracy is all alleged, right? But let me drag it out with the testimony. Let's go to Ingrid's testimony. Now, the good thing is I got her testimony she gave the first night. And now we got her grand jury testimony. Let's see, where's she at? Oh, here we go. I still got to get back to that one. Let me get. Where we at? It's just here. Oh, here we go. Ain't with that. Okay, I gotta download it again. Hold on. One second, y'all. You'll never find another love like mine. One who loves you the way I do. You'll never find as long as you live. Okay, is it this one? Who is this guy? Okay, we got another detective testimony. Manny. Is this one? Wait a minute. Oh, it's two. Oh, here you go. What the hell's in? Oh, there we go. hell's English? Oh, here she go. All right. Let me download this. Okay, here we go. This is going to be very interesting right here. Okay, now this is one of the girls that was in the car. Now remember, I got other testimonies, so if I see stuff in here that ain't gonna match up, I'm gonna bounce back to that one. Can y'all see that? Yes. Okay. All right, let me get to this. Okay. Ingrid Stokes being first duly sworn by the foreperson, blah, blah, blah. All right. Ms. Stokes, did you come out to Vegas in September, the weekend of September 7th, 1996? Yes. Where were you coming from? Los Angeles. Who did you come with? My best friends and a friend, Shalane Turner, Tanisha Fort, and Lauren Hart. And did you guys come together to Las Vegas? Yes, we rented a car and drove down. What kind of car did you rent? It was a convertible Sebring. What color? It was like a champagne gold. What happened to green? Okay. Oh, I guess at nighttime could have looked that way. And why are you coming out? And why were you coming out to Vegas that weekend? It was a fight weekend. Do you recall? Oh, let me get my logo. Do you recall who was fighting? No. It could be Mike Tyson. There was a lot of those, but I have no idea. It could have been Mike Tyson. Was it a common thing for people to come out from from LA to Vegas for Tyson fights? Yes. And do you recall if you were staying at the Luxor? Man, the objection, Your Honor. Lead in. Why not ask what hotel did you stay at? You want to make sure she say what you want her to say, huh? Here we go. This shows that they already did an interview. Because if you knew what hotel she was staying for, why would you be asking? There's a million hotels in Vegas. I think I do, but I stayed there quite often. If I remember, it was the Luxor, but I don't remember exactly. Let me ask you this way. Was the Luxor a place you would typically stay when you came out to Las Vegas? Yes. I'm going to refer your attention to the night of the actual fight. Did you go to the fight? No. Did you try to go to the fight? I don't remember. One of my friends was friends with the manager, the boxing manager. So we were going to go. Then we didn't end up going. I don't remember why, to be honest. Did you recall if that fight was at the MGM? Yes. They always at the MGM. And did you make it to the MGM or did you just go someplace else altogether? No, I made it to the MGM. And by making it to the MGM, did you actually go inside the MGM? Yes, I was in the casino part. But you just didn't go watch the but you didn't just go and but you didn't just what? But you just I'm drunk. But you just didn't go and watch the fight. No. What did you do after the fight? Right after the fight was when I probably got to right after the fight is when I probably got there, to be honest. We call it we call it the let out, is when we probably got dressed and took so long that I got there right when it was ending, most likely. And when we were hanging out, we saw some of our friends. We talked, we connected. I'm sure we saw people we knew and spoke to them. And from there, we were going to a club or wherever else, or whatever else was happening that night. And so when you're talking about going to a club, was it typical for you all back in 1996 to go out at night when you were out on the town in Vegas? Absolutely. Do you recall having a specific plan the night of September 7th, 1996 to go out after the Tyson fight? Not a specific plan. The plan was to go and see what was happening and decide from there. When we were at the hanging out, I guess the let out is what it was called in my version. We were meeting people and going places. I know that we had saw someone that I kind of liked at the time, and we was going to a certain place, and I was like, oh, I want to go there. That was my vote. So it was four of us. So we were all going to decide to go when we got there, I guess. Sometimes it's a negotiation to decide between the four women which club. Sometimes it's a negotiation to decide between four women which club, or we go all four. We just go one by one. What? Or we go all four. We just go one by one. I can't be that drunk. Or we go all four. That shit is not proper English. Or we go all four. We just go one by one. That night, were you driving? Were you all in a Chrysler Sebring that night? Yes. And so when you left the MGM, did you go by foot or in the Chrysler Sebring? The Sebring. Who was driving the Sebring? Shalane. And then is that supposed to be in there? And there were all four, and then were all four women in the vehicle. All right. And then all four women in the vehicle. Yes. From MGM, where were you headed towards? I don't remember. I know we were on the strip. I don't remember what the street was called now. I don't remember what that street is called now, but it's the street the MGM is in front of. New York, at that time, the Monte Carlo, whatever the street is, we were on that street, going down that street to our destination. I don't remember. While you were in the car, were you situated in that vehicle? Wait, while you were in the car, where were you situated in the vehicle? I was the front passenger. While you were in the car, did anybody from your vehicle recognize somebody in another vehicle? Yes, Lauren. We passed by, and to the left of us was the car that Suge and Tupac were in. And she said, oh my God, that's Suge. Pull up on the side of him. I want to talk to Suge. She knew Suge. I'm going to show you what's been previously marked as Grand Exhibit number 43. Do you recall who was driving that vehicle? Suge was. And do you recall who was in the passenger side? Tupac. And does Grand Jury Exhibit number 43 depict generally what they were wearing and where they are situated in the vehicle? Yes, that's correct. So you guys, Lauren was hollering out at. Lauren was hollering out to Suge. When you guys saw them driving down the street, yes. When you guys saw them driving down the street, yes. Did Suge Pac or Tupac respond to you girls in any way? Suge spoke to Lauren. Imagine if you both are in separate cars having to talk from different lanes. You have to speak a little bit loudly in order to be heard. Is that fair? Yes. Raise voices? Yeah. I don't remember shouting, but the music wasn't loud enough where he was able to hear her because he spoke to her. Now, you talked about the music. Who car was playing music? I assume both of ours. Was it typical for you guys to be playing music while you're rolling down in Vegas? No, nigga. We listening to dead silence. Come on, what kind of stupid ass question is that? Of course. In a convertible, that's why you got a convertible. Tell them, girl. And then, would you be surprised at all if Suge was playing some music in his ride as well? Oh, 100% sure. So you all got out. So you all got music playing, and Lauren's having a conversation with Suge. Yes. What's the conversation about? I think she said, "What are y'all all doing?" I don't remember the exact conversation. I was paying attention, kind of. But she mentioned that, what are we doing? And he said, "We're going to the club." And he said, "Come with us, follow us, get behind us." And so what do you guys do? We slow down because we were on the side of them, well, a little bit ahead, so she could talk to him because she was in the back seat. And we get behind them. What? Now they got behind them? And do you guys follow Suge's vehicle? Yes, we do. And how does that go? It was strange because we didn't realize there was a whole entourage behind them. We didn't pay attention to that. So when we got behind them, there was a car. I can't recall what car it was. I remember the action, not necessarily what it looked like in terms of the car, the people, but there was a car that kept trying to get in front of us and blocked us from being right behind them. So we didn't understand what was going on because, like I said, we didn't realize there was a whole entourage. And so we were like, what's going on? They kept trying to get in front of us. And we're like, so I think at one point when because we didn't go very long, I think we were turning down the main street. We turned down where everything happened. That time, once we were getting past that, I mentioned to Shalane, I'm sick of this. I know where I'm going. I know where the club is. I've been there before. We don't need to follow them. I know where we're going. We'll just get there at the same time. So what club are you referring to? Do you recall? It had a number in it. I think the area code for Vegas. If I told you it was Club 662, would that bring any recollection to you? It was an area code. So if it's that sounds right. I couldn't, I don't know, 702, 662. It was a number. I do know that. You recall it being a number? Absolutely. 3-digit number. A 3-digit number. And how do you know where the club was? I had been there. Magic Johnson had a summer league there. So we had a basketball thing there. My friend was the assistant manager. So I went to it. Okay. So you had been to Club 66 or the club. Previously, and so you tell Shalane who's driving, hey, let's stop following this entourage. Let's just get there. What was going to be your plan when you got there? You guys were just going to go ahead of Suge and Tupac and meet them at the club? Yes. Was it unusual for you to see people from LA out in Vegas? No. Was it unusual for you to see somebody like a celebrity? No. In fact, you said previously that your friend was an assistant to Magic Johnson. Is that right? Yes. And you had come out to Vegas and gone to a summer league event as well. Yes. So for you going to the club, meeting up with Suge and Tupac was not something extraordinary. No. Do you recall what happened? Well, so you guys decided to stop getting into the line of the entourage vehicles. Do you guys go left? Do you guys go to the left or right of Tupac and Suge's vehicle? We went to the right. I think the only way you could go was to the right. So you went to the right. What happens then? It's a red light. So we pass their car and we go just, I think, a car or two in front on the right side of the car. And then does anything unusual happen? Well, me and Shalane started arguing because I told her I didn't like the way she was driving. I didn't like it. I'm an aggressive driver. So we were arguing about driving. So I said, let me drive. I know where I'm going, which I just mentioned. And we were going to exchange. We were going to exchange seats. I was going to drive and she was going to get in the passenger seat. And so we were getting ready to, I was unbuckling my seatbelt and then I heard the gunshots. What did you do when you heard the gunshots? I ducked and then I pulled Shalane down because she was trying to figure out what was going on. And then I don't remember how many there were, but there were, in my mind, I remember them being a lot. And then I freaked out, of course, because who wouldn't? And then since I was already, doing this, I told her, drive. Come on, get out of here. And so I remember she was kind of frozen. So I put the car in drive because my hand was already there for the seatbelt. I put the car in drive and said, step on the gas. Get out of here. And I do remember, which I'm assuming now, after everything's happened and said and done, that car must have been the shooter that passed us. But there was so much going on, I don't remember. I don't want you to assume anything. But did you see the car? I did see a car go past. Speed by you immediately after the shooting, correct? Immediately after the shooting. And do you recall the car, the type of car, the color of the car that sped by you? In my mind, it was white, but I don't remember exactly. So do you remember the model, but you don't remember it being so you don't remember the model, but you remember it being a white vehicle? Is that a yes? To my recollection, yes. Okay. As you trying to get away, well, so you move the car into drive, and you tell Shalane go. Yeah, this happened before in LA. Oh, really? So this is not your first time you've been around a shooting. Not a shooting, but just aggressive driving. So you tell Shalane to go. Uh-huh. Is that a yes? Yes. What does Shalane do? Shalane puts her foot on the gas and we go. And I think we almost hit that car because literally we were that close when we were trying to get away. And when we turned on that first street that you could turn on, and I remember, I think I still hear shots, but I could have been just, but it could have been just the echoing of what just happened. And then we were freaking out. Like, what the hell just happened? What just happened? And then I still feel like their car is still next to us on the right by us. I'm freaking out. So we turn down the street, a random street. So when you are trying to get away from the situation, it appears to you that the vehicle is also moving in the same direction as you guys. Yes. Were you intentionally trying to follow that vehicle? No. I don't know if I don't remember if they were in front of me or behind me. There was so much going on. I just don't remember the car. I just remember the car was close by. But it was that white vehicle that was speeding away from the shooting immediately after the shooting. You guys were so close that it was very uncomfortable for you. Is that fair to say? Absolutely, yes. So then you tell Shalane to make a turn off a random street just to stop association with the white vehicle that you believe was the shooting vehicle. Yes. I don't believe she said that she believed that car was the shooter. I think that cop just put words in her mouth. She never said that that car was the shooter. So then what happens after that? After we turn off, I think we just drove around. We drove around that street and then we drove around. I don't even remember how long for. Excuse me. I don't even remember. I don't even know how long for, because it was so much adrenaline happening, so much. We were all just kind of freaking out. And so we were like, something just happened. Let's go back. I wanted to make sure, because we were right there. And so eventually we made our way back to where it all happened. We went around where the main street, the strip was, all the way back around the MGM and came back around. And that's where we saw the police. And then we were told one of the cops that we were right there. We were the car, like in front of, close to it. And that happened. What was going on? Because I think at that point, everyone was already gone. The car was still there, but there was obviously tape and all kinds of stuff happening. The police told us to pull over and made us get out and made us sit on the side of the road. I was very pissed. Oh, I was so mad because I just felt like it was a time, especially in America, where the police was unjust to Black America, which is still the same time, unfortunately, to me. But they made us sit down. I was like, I'm wearing Versace and Gucci, and you make me sit on the ground. I was very irate. But they said they wanted statements from us, and they were waiting for the police van to take us downtown to the courthouse, not to the courthouse, but to the jail to talk to us. So did you guys ultimately go downtown? Yes. At that point, did you feel like being cooperative? Oh, absolutely not. Why is that? When we got in the van, we were trying to be helpful And they was treating us like we were nothing. And then when I asked the police what happened, who was shot, was Tupac shot, was anybody shot? And I heard them say, oh, I think he's dead now. And I was like, it pissed me off. The way they were so callous about talking about his life pissed me off. I could tell that it's still to this day emotional. Oh yeah, sorry. It's okay. If you need a break, we have some tissue for you. Damn, they made her cry. The police was talking so greasy about Pop. It's okay. If you need a break, we have some tissue for you. Did the fact that, were you aware of Suge Knight's reputation prior to the night in Vegas? Yes. Was the fact that Mr. Knight was also involved as a victim, but involved in this case, affect your desire to give a statement or not give a statement? Yes. How so? He scared the crap out of me and everyone else. He was, I don't know. I mean, you come from LA, you see the street, you see the gang violence, you see all that kind of stuff, but you don't know how much is true and how much is hype. I've been, living in LA, you're kind of exposed to people in the entertainment field all the time. And some of it you can see is more hype and whatever, but his didn't seem like hype. His seemed like the real, legit thing. And Lauren knew him at some level, whatever that level was, and she was freaked out that Suge may have thought we saw something, and she freaked out, and she freaked us out. And then another friend, I don't know, he's another friend. I'm just going to stop you there. Oh, sorry. It's all right. So Lauren, who was with you in the van and with you immediately after the incident, she expressed concern that Suge had seen you all and may have thought, and she was concerned that Suge may have thought you guys were witnesses? Yes. And is it fair to say you said you were coming from LA and you knew people from various different lifestyles? Is that fair to say? Yes. Is it fair to say that whether you are a victim of crime or a suspect in a crime, in LA, there's a subculture where talking about a crime, even if you did nothing wrong, or even if somebody is just a victim in the case, is still frowned upon? Absolutely, yes. In 1996, in particular, you're talking about a time where, fair to say that people of color felt a certain kind, especially from LA, felt a certain way about police. Is that fair? Yes. And did that also have an impact on your willingness to be cooperative at that time? Absolutely, yes. And that's bullshit. Why would y'all go back around the cops and tell the police y'all was there if that was the case? And then you mentioned earlier that you also thought the manner in which you were treated had an impact in your willingness to be cooperative at that time. Yes, absolutely. State will pass the witness. Any questions from the grand jury? What do you mean the state will pass the witness? Y'all don't want to use this witness? What does that mean? State will pass the witness. Any questions from the grand jury? I just have one. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You said you were afraid. You're talking about Suge? Yes. I just wanted retaliation or right. I just want to clarify. You didn't see Suge do anything illegal that night. No, just drive the car. And you didn't see Suge or Tupac have a firearm or shoot during that time. They were relaxed going to the club. Right. Fair to say that the vibe at that time was more of a party vibe? Yes. And nobody seemed to be looking, from your observation at least, your interaction with Suge and Tupac was, hey, we're going to a party. Come meet us at the club. Yes. So I guess a fair question, or a question that kind of gets to that, is why you would be, if Suge is just a victim in this case, why would you think that he would be mad or he would be upset about, you guys saying what you saw? Because you're not going to say that Suge did anything wrong. Well, no one trusts the police, one. So if you don't trust somebody, you're not going to tell them your information. The way they treat us definitely didn't help. The atmosphere, all that was very intimidating. Having me go down, having me sit on the sidewalk in my designer clothes, but still sitting on the sidewalk at 2:00 in the morning or whatever time that was, and sit there and wait where everyone's passing by trying to figure out, like, we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know. I didn't see who shot him. I don't know who it is. Someone could drive me and see me as a witness right here. There was a lot of things going on. There was many reasons not to talk. Those were the biggest factors, but there was other reasons. How old were you in 1996? A lady doesn't tell her age unless they have to. I was born in 1970, so let's count. I was 25. So is it fair to say you were kind of a young woman back then? Yeah. Oh, yes. You were still a young woman, but back then you were even younger. Yes, I was. Yes, ma'am. So you ran from the scene, but then you came back and told them you saw the shooting. But then you won't talk? That's what the fuck I just said. Excuse me. That's what I just said. Like I mentioned, when I talked to the police and their attitude towards us was so bad, I got defensive. When we were trying to help, they sat us on the curb. They had us sit there. They were talking about him dying right in front of us. Their whole attitude was so bad that I was like, okay, I'm not saying nothing. I was trying to help. I came back to help. I mean, why would I come back to sit on the curb and be in that situation? Yes, ma'am. The white car that went past you after the gunshots, did you notice the car before the shooting? No. Okay. I didn't even know there was an entourage because I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings, or just the car we was next to. So you never saw that car before the shooting? Not that I'm aware of, no. Okay, thank you. Were there other people sitting on the curb? Also witnesses? I don't remember. I know no, I don't remember, to be honest. I could say in the van there might have been someone else, but I just don't remember. And before you came back, did you already know who was shot? No. I know that no, I know that they were shooting that car, but I didn't know who was shot. Okay. Any more questions? By the law, these proceedings are secret. Reggie, you better listen to this part. And you are prohibited or forbidden from disclosing to anyone anything that has transpired before us, including evidence and statements presented to the grand jury. You heard that, Reggie? You violated this. Any event occurring or statement made in the presence of the grand jury and information obtained by the grand jury. Failure to comply with this admonition is a gross misdemeanor punishable by 364 days in the Clark County detention and $2,000 fine. Reggie got money. That ain't nothing. 364 days, Reggie could do that sitting in his chair. In addition, you may be held in contempt of court punishable by an additional $500 fine. That's another, and 25 days in the Clark County Detention Center. Oh, so you're looking at a year and 24 days, Reggie, and 2,500 for talking about the case you wasn't supposed to talk about, that you talked about in the grand jury. You got right on bond first, and you talked about it. Got on there with whack, and you talked about it. The witness, yes, thank you. You're excused. So next up is Clifford Mogg. So we got Mogg next. A homicide detective from Vegas. That don't mean me, Star C, because I'm not under oath. I'm not on the stand. Learn your legal shit before you talk shit. You don't know what you're talking about. I didn't put my hand on the Bible and testify of amongst the court, in the court. Know what you're talking about. Know what you're talking about. Learn the law. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm not under oath. Know what the hell you're talking about. Okay? As you can see, these transcripts are on the news, on media outlets. Know what you're talking about. Know what you're talking about. But what I can say is Reggie swore under oath. You want to see it? I can show you. Reggie's saying it under oath. Now, I want to look at her other testimony and see if she said the same thing. Oh, here goes. Okay. So she says, they travel in a rented convertible Sebring. Indicated that on Friday night that they stayed at the Luxor Hotel, did some gambling, but the girls had a quiet evening. On Saturday, the girls woke up, dressed, and went to the mall, where they ate at Planet Hollywood restaurant. They ate with about 20 other people that they had met early at the Luxor. According to Ingrid, her friend Shalane had an argument with her boyfriend, and the girls switched from the Luxor to the Rio. Their room at the Rio was in Shalane's name and was comped. She didn't say that part. They didn't just stay at the Luxor, they moved to the Rio. They plan to go to the fight at the MGM that night, but the time they had dressed and driven to the MGM, the fight was over. Indicated that the girls walked around and tried. Due to the large crowd, they stayed together. Upon leaving the MGM, their plan was to go to the Flamingo and find Shalane's friend Stanley so Shalane could get some money. After that, they wanted to attend a fight after party at Shark's restaurant. She ain't telling all this shit. As they drove from the parking lot across from the MGM Grand onto the strip, one of the girls saw Suge stopped in the middle of the strip being harassed by the police. Why didn't they ask her about that? You see this shit? You see this? They left that part out. Seen being harassed by the police. Stated she didn't recognize Suge. She had met him once in the club in LA in 92 at first. They passed Suge's car in traffic, then Suge's car caught up to them. Lauren told Sherane, stop, let me talk to Suge. They talked about going to Suge's club, 662, and Suge told him to get behind us. Blank indicated that she argued, Ingrid indicated that she argued with Shalane about where they were going, but Shalane joined the caravan following Suge. They made a turn onto a side street where Ingrid told Shalane that she was driving too slow. They came to the red light and stopped. Suge's car was to the left and about one car left behind them. According to Ingrid, Shalane had put the car in park and they were preparing to switch places where she heard shooting behind them. Ingrid ducked and yelled to Shalane to drive off. Ingrid reached over and put the car in drive, and Shalane turned to the right and accelerated from the intersection. According to Ingrid, Shalane almost hit a white car as she was making the turn. Ingrid claims that she was ducking and only saw a small portion of the white car and could not determine the making or number of the occupants. After they made the turn, she saw the white car speeding straight away from them. She claims she was unable to determine the make or model of the white car. Ingrid estimated hearing about 20 gunshots during the incident. Ingrid recalled that Tanisha, who was seated in the back, did not put her head down, and possibly saw more of the incident. One of them testified that they think the car had Nevada license plates, and this thing, a Greg Caden, got up on the motherfucker and said the car ain't had no plates. But several people said they saw a plate on the car. It go right here. Shalane drove off, almost hitting the white car, thought it was a Lincoln Continental. The white car was on their right passenger side, swerved to avoid hitting them. Witnesses stated that the white car was on their right and in front of them, so she was able to see the rear of the car. Hart felt that the white car had Nevada license plates, white with blue, and felt the car was possibly a rental. Craig Caden said there was no plates on the car. See what I'm talking about? Them niggas is dirty. Make sure you go to my Instagram and look at the last two clips on my Instagram. It's going to make a lot of more sense to you for everything that I said tonight. I will be back with more. Choke no joke, y'all already know. It is what it is. Shout out to all the ladies in the chat with that sweet cooch.
Choke, no joke.
Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe. Choke, no
Y'all know
joke.
I
Let's
love
go.
that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah.
Put your shout outs on the screen. I'm putting your shout outs on the screen.
Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. And mahogany, I'm raw eyes lead between the sheets. And she want to ski and just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D and her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge spray. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge spray. I love her. Suck my nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. And mahogany, I'm raw eyes lead between the sheets. And she want to ski and just shout.
Elizabeth B, you looking gorgeous in that avatar, in that profile pitch. Okay, Elizabeth B, you looking beautiful. I see you, shawty. Elizabeth B, y'all see Elizabeth B? Woo-wee! Is that her or is that an actress in that picture? Woo-wee!
Choke, no joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah. It's the A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. And mahogany, I'm raw eyes lead between the sheets. And she want to ski and just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D and her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge spray. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge spray. I love her.
Shout out to Elizabeth.
Suck my nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. And mahogany, I'm raw eyes lead between the sheets. And she want to ski and just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D and her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge spray. I love her.
I'm doing it for Elizabeth B. Her sexy ass. We doing it for Elizabeth B tonight.
Choke, no joke, no joke. You know what it is.
Hey, son.
Hi, when are you coming home?
Mommy's not coming home. Goodbye.
Where are you? Where are you?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Tell Daddy I'm not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye. Bye. What I'm supposed to do? Tell this 10-year-old boy I'm getting some new dick or something?
Check. Yeah. Choke, no joke. Know what it is. This go out to the desperate housewives in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Miami, Mississippi. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. It was quick how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept her laugh in the department in which a man was lacking. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum, all my gold just smacking. Then phone sex had happened. Things went left. I common interest in sex, something like Little Kim and Hugh F. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then the day came and we met. It was beyond my dream, a dream so sweet it made me scream. It was like a dream, knew why he made a queen. I wanted to find Marty McFly and use that time machine. Run up in the church, create a scene. Object to that wedding and give him my ring like I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I fell harder than a mother, my number one lover. Yo, under them covers was like no other. Had everything in common. I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch motherfucker, device in the whip, had to call it quits. Hit us like a brick, we both sick. Now she got dilemma, like Kelly the kids. I'm calm, wish I never met the chick. Missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the soul house, we did that shit. Sexing on the tent, we risked that shit. We both freaky as fuck, I miss my chick. Well, never mind, there to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just the wrong time. Get divorced, you can hit my line. Until I repent, it's next lifetime. Like, I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Joke, no joke, you already know. It's that south side of Eden Wall flow. We out of here. Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats. The niggas that be on the gram, tell Bobo what they doing. Choke, no joke. You know what it is. Yo, y'all niggas better stay DL. Down low. Stop flossing, man. You just want them to just come and get you? Learn from our mistakes, man. That's what this is about, learn from mistakes. Choke, no joke. Let's go. You already know. Make it low, let's go. My aim was enlightened, drop jewels on you. You thinking I'm jealous, I ain't got cheddar like you. I'm the dude to a game, you got school. Was a local cat snatcher when I made moves. I'm paranoid and preaching, you was sleeping. Knew you was sneak thief and couldn't see us beefing. Learn from mistake. No sure I got cake, impress a nigga to rob me. Bitch, seal my fate. Get knocked by the fans, lay up for about 8. Ass so busy flossing, ain't thinking about Jake. Loose, yapping, they wiretapping, videotaping, your ways in action. Front like times hard, two-door garage, ice like Liberage, with no damn jaw, without a reasonable doubt. You think you Jay-Z with your platinum jewelry, he got a job, B. You shining on doctors with 4 degrees, laughing cause I'm broke on the streets.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Shh, let's go. For beef, we not dolo. For cash, you go solo. Thought I was your man, shot me down like Manolo. Thought I was your partner when you played me was whack. No niggas dust that I wouldn't flip like that. What gives? See your man struggle while you live? That's some shit. Struggling, give you the kicks. Used to stick for gooses. Warm when we pump deuces. Break night in the jacks, trying to see millions like Brewster. You don't act like you used to. I'm the dude. When niggas was friends, you was like, yo, Joe, come through. I wet you like McLean for those who claim to be pain. The game of death, that's what you get when got game. Ill with automatics, we're never static. You carry at niggas, put one in your cabbage. Fear, don't have it, you fill me with laughter. In OGSC, they know original gun clapper. Like Dan get dapper, see a mill be Casper. Like Dre the doctor, the math from after.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Nigga, y'all loud, louder than the weed, nigga. Thinking with your pockets, cop the ice locket. She somewhere in Houston, you blew like a rocket. Her seed was bait, through the line she caught it. Gave her all that loot, she couldn't afford it. Frontin' to them bitches, y'all feeling him. Blue puff in your face, daddy, all about Benjamin. Remember me, I'm your friend to the end. Like Chucky, used to slay bitches like Buffy. Thinking why they cuff me, think of the luxuries you had. In the cell with other willies, you brag. I push the big bibs and 20-inch rims. When in the club, Chris for all my men. Sitting across the bar, what's up, star? Back to reality, you back in bars. You chose not to listen, had the H-class glisten. Knew the rules of the game, played yourself out position.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Stay DL, BDL and Sal.
You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Yo, son, yo. Son, that son is me, yo. See, you ain't noticed me, yo.
I see,
all these
man.
diamonds and stuff, yo.
How can I
Fat
not?
diamond ring I got, yo. Yo, what you talking about, yo?
No,
These diamonds, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got $35,000 on me right now.
Oh my God.
Nigga, I can show you the money right now. I can show you the money.
No, you ain't gonna show
Matter of
me
fact,
nothing,
I can show you
man.
my gun, yo.
Nigga, if you don't stay DL, if you get up on his YouTube, causing Sozan, talking too much, you might fuck around and be a first-time felon.
Check it out. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes. DJ S&S the great. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. Best day of my life, no sleep all night. Broke day for weeks, my cash was right. My capo tight, take our loot, unite. 23-hour shifts, had to see loot like Mike. Cash, lovely, yeah, Dougie. How could this day get so ugly? Wifey bout to pop, like some bubbly. Yo, doodles now most, you really bug me. Felt like a star, cop first car. Get up with the guard, what it is, baby paw. You're about to cop a van, get up with our mans. Before we reached our low spot, toes blam. Unaware what happened, discussing the clapping. It wasn't loud, ain't shit gonna happen. Me being stupid, instead of getting they moving. This nigga kept chefing like the woo one. Then we heard a knock, no one knew of his spot. 6 niggas in the spot, 6 niggas not. Ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. I'm in the precinct all damn even. This good cop, bad cop shit got me steaming. No, I was caught, I ain't give a fuck. Had jokes like the usual suspects line up. Book times up, came back fuck. Shirt wrinkled up, my pigs roughed me up. Time's up, heard them clink of the cuffs. Niggas was so deep they had to call on the bus. Everybody that checks outside waiting on us like ghetto celebs. Our cells ain't plush. 5 in the book and gave a whooping. He never forget, they gotta be split. Up in the courtroom, they cause it ruckus. Everybody in the jacks waiting on us. Try to bail us out, that thought got thrown out. Bill one so high, I couldn't bear half a nigga out. Copped out, that's what first fell in the bow. Back on the bus, Rikers the row. Wifey in the courtroom crying out. We love y'all with tears running in their mouth. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. They counted me out, 'cause I didn't wanna get down. Niggas talking about God there. What God? What God are you talking about? Say his name. This nigga went Eric Benet. Now the baddest girl won't show her face. You know your ass in the way when she ain't show up to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And you ain't even say her name. Lame, you better say Dame. In the streets, we call you roadblock. Nigga, you shot. Nigga, you block rocks. Like when Chris was about to pop. Like MJ moonwalking like Spock. You abuse your power fast. You killed the thought that's black.
Jay told me in no certain terms that, you know, no rapper can really afford to look bad in front of him. So it's almost like we gotta blackball him.
Shout out to Jay-Z for seeing the big picture here.
Yeah, and it was a hard pill to swallow.
Tariq, you kill the weeds, not the seeds that grow the trees. And as long as you alive, Dame should have a milli. Fuck you mean bleed. Nigga, don't get me started. You know I'm retarded and lion-hearted. You flipped on your peeps for those peoples in them white sheets. Like you pro-black. We pass kneeling, how you shit on cat.
Did you kneel to what you're standing?
What?
Did you kneel to what you're standing?
Okay. I think we passed kneeling.
Nigga, you got the check. The pros went back, and that's no cap. Leaving cap with no salary cap. Your son said you his dad, and you never threw him a pass. Watching his siblings in the stands. Say lips, say no, say hands. You say the kid is not your son. They call you Hov, it must be immaculate conception. Yeah, choke no joke.
KK on
New life. They said I'll be dead or in jail. They was half right, I saw right can sell. I knew I wasn't rich when I couldn't make bail. I made out good, 5 niggas that didn't tell. Hold up, don't go to trial when caught up. Roll the dice, watch the numbers just go up. When your offer was short as a pup's nuts, you got the whammy, cause you pressed your luck. You could've been back on the town, industry bound, no more busting it down. To quarters, half O's, having to catch the flow, and reassuring those who act like they don't know that the ratchet let go. If you think we won't fill them hollow points up with mercury, send them to another planet, leave them screaming like Mike and Janet. They niggas can't stand it. I felt champagne with Ross running the game. When I was locked and the CO jumped in my face, talking gangster, nigga. Like I'm not a fucking gangster, nigga. But you got it in here, cause the odds ain't fair. Cause you got that walkie and that button right there. But after 8 hours, you leave here. And that's when you friend, it's not fair. You shoot at the range, we shoot when in range. Roll up in that range, your face look real strange. The look on my face is I got that aim. Before you reach, you feel the pain. Blood stain, calculate to your brain. You been licked by that thing. In the game of death, that's what you get when got game. It's a method to the madness, how I bring the pain of one that's not sane. Choke, no joke, I do my thing. Can't hang. They say you're nobody until they kill you. I'm somebody alive, guess that make me an ill dude. Made my name before the funeral, considered a legend and still make moves. They know you when you gone, they know me when I'm on. All over the board, you restricted, you pawn. You wouldn't cut a lawn, blow a candle at dawn. Choke got it going on like fuel. Some of you fools is more ass than mule. Never rule like Rick with Mona Lisa in your crib. Haters mad cause I'm doing what they wish they did. Without the rock, it's still gunning like Chris. Nigga try to block, I tomahawk this shit. Nigga looking down at me, now he looking at dick. Pause, that's just the term and shit. It's choke, no joke. Nigga, I'm lit. Fired up. And we recorded this in the D and shit.
No joke out here in DR. My man Delvin, see him?
Yeah. In Dominican Republic.
Alright?
Yeah.
We here.
Yeah. Choke, no joke. Primo, you ain't want to give me no beat, so I'm stealing one. Take it personal. You know you my guy, Primo, love you. You gonna give me a beat after this one. I never thought that you would crab me, go against me, and backstab me. Third eye is strong, word is bond. Put you on the fakes, and now you won. I gave you support, and you play me. For those who play with butt, yeah, I'm talking Breakfast Club, Revolt, whatever. All I know is birds of a feather. Hang with those that they hate. Once the realness, now you fake, and I see through you. What you gonna do when they book you and your Duke shoot? I know you think I'm expose you. This ain't no threat, take it personal. Choke, no joke. 2023, it's all me. You hear me? 2023 is all me. They say why I don't come around the game, cause all y'all dudes undercover gay, and I don't play those fucking games. Yo, stop the track, I'm fucking Slay. Rest in peace, K Slay, man. Let's get to the next one. Oh yeah. My man had to come through and make sure it went through. Y'all niggas is in trouble. Choke, no joke. I ain't no joke, the mixtape. We here now. You already know. Let's go. Choke chillin', got away from them billin'. Ain't shit really changed though, I'm still that villain. I'm making money with rhyme, fuck black on black crime. Beef and money don't mix, like Muslims and swine. I'm talking milk, penicillin, y'all be illin'. Y'all be thinking y'all killers, with y'all screw face grillin'. Kick that bullshit to me, y'all be wet though like Bruce Lee. And Brandon and Hearst on the highway to heaven. Man, you making mad threats and stuck in one section. I'm OBP like Naughty, making connections. Talking under your breath, get you something you don't need. 2 fully loaded Macs, filled up with heat. Nigga, you sweeter than 30 days for a body. Pop shit to these niggas, see me walk by me. But I ain't looking for no beef, I don't eat bologna. But I bring a whole cow if you run up on me. Shiesty, try me and hype me to peel your wig back like 10 cent icy. Bring it, stop bluffing, I got your threats, they mean nothing. I respond like Bond, I come through, I'm bombing. Playing bodegas, flipping my Ortega. You tan in the Jacks, I tan in Jamaica. Faker, wouldn't bust if he raped ya. Your chick outblazed her, hit it like Jada. While you blew up a pager, had to breathe like Vader. Your star at war, with the lightsaber. I'm here to lyrically tear your red, nigga, you a spear. I jack you up, now you out of here. Throw me on the 600. Now fucking nigga hum it. Blowing down 8th Ave with a bad bitch blunted. I take it there. Y'all niggas don't want it. Y'all niggas don't want it. Y'all niggas don't want it with no joke. Who you thought it be? Represent the NYC. Bring it on if you niggas want some of me. Have y'all niggas feeling it like Jay-Z. No joke, who you thought it be? Represent the NYC. Bring it on if you niggas want some of me. Bronze King like the LORDFINESSE. And that bullshit y'all do, y'all niggas don't stress me. Oh yeah, and you already know, Eden War what it is. Choke, no joke, I ain't no joke. The mixtape, we here now.
Choke, no joke. Good night, y'all. Catch y'all in the AM. Come do the morning walk with me. One love. Stop that hate, Baltimore.